Hi guys, welcome to my channel and this new in Sainsbury's taste test and food review. Let's get right on with it. First up, I have this cinnamon baton from their bakery, which I'm assuming is pastry with cinnamon. It's actually really good. It's got a fruity kind of filling, a lovely warming cinnamon hint. And that pastry is just lovely and flaky. It's really delicious. Great start, Sainsbury's. Let's hope they keep it up. Smoky tomato and mozzarella flatbread. It takes 8 to 10 minutes in the oven. Flatbread topped with pomodorini cherry tomatoes and sun-dried tomato sauce, finished with mozzarella. So kind of a pizza, which is the main reason I went for it, if I'm honest. I'm going to pop it in the oven. Here is the flatbread. Now, it does have paprika on it, and I was hoping it wasn't going to be too strong, but I can smell it. And I am going to be eating it with a knife and fork. I'm going to I'll cut an edge bit. I'll make sure I get the topping. I mean, it does smell good despite the paprika smell. Okay guys, here goes. That paprika is not overwhelming. It's really nice. I'll try a bit from the middle. See what I think. Bit of a cheese pull there. I do actually really like this. I'm surprised, but pleasantly. Yeah, it's great. Well done, Sainsbury's. Thank God for that. This is the Taste the Difference pesto and parmesan twist, which does smell of pesto and parmesan, which I guess is a good sign. Not a huge amount of flavour in that first bite. The pastry is flaky and soft, and there's a hint of pesto, so you can see the pesto in there. I'll give it another bite. It's really delicious. There's a nice tanginess to it, and the pesto and parmesan flavours are both there. They're balanced well. It's actually really good, and will probably be even better heated up. And I would advise eating it with a plate and not using a bag just to try and save on washing up, because clearly I'm still making a horrendous mess. Pasta alla vodka. Now, I have never had this in my life before, although I watch Bethan and Joe's channel and I know that they make it from scratch and really rate it. It's a new product. I like pasta. Not that keen on vodka, but I thought I would give it a go. It is cooked tortiglione pasta with roasted red peppers in a sun-dried tomato and vodka sauce with pecorino cheese. You can oven cook it, but of course, I'm going to pop it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Here is the pasta, guys. It does smell pretty nice. I do want to apologise if I seem a little bit off today. I'm feeling quite tired and a bit woozy, so I'm not at my best, but I need to film today because it is a scheduled filming day, and so I'm just going to do it. And yeah, hopefully you'll bear with me because I'm not always like this. So let's give it a try. The pasta is soft. The sauce is really, really creamy and delicious. There's a slight hint of something that could be vodka, but it's not overpowering. And I like it. The tomato is nice. It's got a lovely crunchy and tangy texture. I really like this. It's something I might have again, you know. It does have a distinctive taste. It doesn't just taste like a cheese and tomato pasta. So yeah, it's definitely one can recommend to you guys. Sainsbury's custard cream twists. This time they are an apple pie flavour filling. Now I did have their, I think it was rhubarb and custard, or maybe it was strawberries and cream, and I wasn't that impressed, so I'm hoping that these will be better. Apple pie and apple in general is one of my favourite flavours. The creamy flavour gives an almost like custard taste, and you can taste the apple. It's sweet but not sharp, not overpowering, a great crunchy biscuit. I actually really do like these. They are a nice twist on a classic custard cream. Aubergine Parmigiana Mezzaluna. Now, I know I've absolutely butchered the pronunciation of that, but it's pasta filled with aubergines, which I do enjoy. Love me my filled pastas. So I'm going to cook it on the hob. You can't microwave it, but it only takes 4 minutes, so even I can't complain. So I'll see you when it's cooked. Here we are 4 minutes later. Now, one of them at least has burst, and I do find that that tends to happen with these. So I don't know that I've ever had a bowl where at least one of them hasn't done that. I'm just going to be trying it plain for the taste test. Some people choose to put sauce on it, some maybe just put olive oil or cheese or whatever. But to do a proper taste test, I feel it has to be unadulterated. So let's see what I think. You can definitely see the inside there. Good flavour. The pasta's nice and soft. It hasn't gone rubbery or chewy or overcooked in any way. I don't like it as much as I like the Rana brand. And that might be a size thing because the Rana are tortelloni, and so they're much smaller and better filled. However, very nice. Would have it again. Sainsbury's chocolate and salted caramel bar. It is frozen, or was, which is why it's dripping. Layers of chocolate mousse filled with salted caramel sauce, chocolate shavings, and topped with a chocolate ganache. Here we have one section. Now it does have like the chocolate squares on the top. This, however, looks slightly mangled. Now you're meant to defrost it, or not defrost it, but have it out of the freezer for 5 minutes, turn it out onto a plate, and then defrost it for 2 hours. Now, the turning out did not go well. It was really difficult to get out, and that, I mean, I think I actually gave it about 15 minutes, but I got into it and I'm ready to try it. So maybe still a little frozen, I don't care. And the mousse is light but creamy. The chocolate on the top is rich, and that salted caramel, I'm not really getting the salted part, but it gives a lovely caramel sweetness to it. I wouldn't buy it again because it's bigger than I need, and also defrosting it in sections, whilst doable, because I tried to defrost just this bit, not the whole bar, because I'm not going to eat the whole bar myself. I'm not saying I couldn't, I'm just saying I'm not going to. So it's not a very practical dessert if you're the only one who's going to be eating it, but it's nice. These are the Plant Pioneers vegan shortbread rounds, and I thought I would go for them because I do love shortbread, and why not? Oh, they are very chunky. I don't think I've ever seen shortbread that thick. I hope it's good. Only one way to find out, people. It's not bad. It does have a butteriness to it, but it's still really, really bland. The texture is excellent, but It just needs more flavour to it because it is just so bland. However, I don't know what the selection is like out there for vegans when it comes to things like shortbread. I mean, if you're going to dunk this in your tea, you're probably going to absorb half the cup into one dunk because, I mean, that is so thick. They're not bad, but I'm not going to rave about them. Dark chocolate and sea salted caramel cookies. Now, I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but you guys should know, or you will know if you're new, I love caramel. So that's the reason I went for these. You can certainly see the caramel in it. I like my bakery cookies to be a bit squidgy and on the softer side. And this one is actually quite a good consistency. The Sainsburys I go to do have a tendency towards over baking. They seem to have got it right with this. Quite dry, but a lot of chocolate flavoured things are. The caramel flavour is really good. It's a soft, chewy cookie, heated up with vanilla ice cream. I think these would be pretty epic. There is a saltiness coming through as well. And because it's dark chocolate, they're not super sweet. I'm actually surprised. I really, really like these. Well done, Sainsburys. As ever, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you back here for the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.